Welcome home, Laurel.
Cheers.
Have you heard about the circumstances surrounding the death of Detective Malone?
No.
It looks like the Green Arrow was manipulated into killing him.
No more running. It's time I face this head on.
It's not our Laurel.
Finally, it's about time someone figured it out.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. New Arrow footage confirming which version of Laurel's coming back, so let's break it down. And there is a new round of the Flash Ring giveaway going on now. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. Be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so you don't miss anything during the break. So let's just say what we're all thinking, the simplest explanation is usually the right one. So this is probably Black Siren, but who knows why she's here? What does she want from Team Arrow? Because most of the time the metahumans attack Star Labs because they're looking for technology or they want to fight the Flash. They just come from the Flash TV show, so they tend to be Flash problems. Now when it involves Arrow, it might still have something to do with something she's trying to get, like maybe something that Felicity's designing or Mr. Terrific is designing, or less likely, but I would really be excited if it has something to do with the Prometheus plot. Now I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say Team Flash probably told Team Arrow about Earth 2 Laurel, Black Siren, in the adventure that they had fighting her.
Why is it always so difficult to choose?
Barry, what is it?
It's Laurel Lance.
With a single call, you can take down a building. I'd call that impressive. But why stop there? Why serve a master when you can be a master, when you can be a god? We could be gods.
Like, look, there's this evil version of Laurel that we captured. We sent her back to Earth 2, but now for some reason, she's messing with Team Arrow, like she just shows up in the Arrow Cave, which makes you wonder how she knows where it is. Is she working with Prometheus? Where did she get that information? What is her relationship with the Earth 2 Green Arrow, or the Hood, Robert Queen? I'm not expecting him to pop up, but what might be happening here is that she was stuck on Earth 1 and she never went back to Earth 2. She just escaped the pipeline prison because of Flashpoint, and now Team Arrow has something that she wants, or just like she was working with Zoom, she's working with someone else. And obviously because it's Arrow, the big bad on Arrow this season is Prometheus. There's just a number of different possibilities. So you guys can let me know, who is she working with and what is it that she wants? Does she just want to kill Team Arrow, torment them like Prometheus is trying to torment them, or does she actually want something? So it really just depends on how important you think that she's going to be to the overarching story this season. But here's what I think is going on. She'll just come back on the show every once in a while as Flashback Laurel, as Black Siren, but she's not a series regular, so I'm not expecting her to be in every single episode. But there's always the potential for a future season for her to come back for an extended arc where she's not so evil and she's like comic book Black Canary fighting with the Green Arrow. But it seems like for, whatever her arc is going to be in the back half of the season, she's still going to be pretty evil this time. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm happy that she's back. I'm really happy that it's Black Siren. I mean, it's just one of the easiest ways for them to do metahuman Black Canary stuff without actually having the Black Canary around. So another big question, do you think she'll actually wind up wearing Laurel's costume? That'd be pretty crazy. I did like the super gothed out costume that she wore on The Flash. That was a lot of fun. So we'll just see what happens with that. The other part of this is Adrian Chase helping out Diggle, and it looks like Diggle takes a swing at him here in this interrogation room, like he's probably just trying to get him riled up. But I love the idea that Adrian Chase, talking to Oliver, has an idea that the Green Arrow was manipulated into killing Billy, and now that he's helping Diggle, he's just provoking him. So there's just a couple different stories here that he's going to be a really big part of as Vigilante and then as Adrian Chase. So big character in the back half in addition to Prometheus. Two different characters. Just to be clear, Prometheus is a different character from the Vigilante.
This city is out of control, and you haven't been able to save it. Take one more step, and one of you isn't going home tonight. If you're not with me, then you're against me.
Then I'm against you.
Then you're a dead man.
I think we scared him off. He'll be back.
And I know there's still a lot of people that have a lot of questions about Prometheus's identity, but the whole idea is that he is the son of someone that Oliver killed. And now, Princess Bride style, he's exacting his revenge. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
You are sentencing innocent families, children, to death.
Nobody cares about those people. They're a blight. And I'm just thinning the herd.
So am I.
Did you hesitate at all when you killed him? Or was he just another name you crossed off your list?
If you want revenge, I'm right here.
This is about so much more than revenge.
So they haven't said anything about more crossovers with The Flash in the back half of the season, but they do have like the Flash Supergirl crossover. It's supposed to be a musical episode. That's completely separate from what's going on Arrow. They're not going to do an Arrow musical episode, mostly because Stephen Amell vetoed it, but also because it doesn't really fit with the tone of Arrow, so I'm totally cool with that. But they usually do a minor crossover in the back half of the season, so there probably will be another Flash crossover where they get some help with technology or some help with their Prometheus problem, but they haven't really said a lot about that yet. And the other big thing that we do not see in this trailer is Oliver trying to track down the woman that trained both him in Prometheus back in Russia, who is probably Talia al Ghul. He said in that other trailer, which I'll post a link to at the end of this, that she doesn't stay in one place, she moves around. So we'll probably flash back to him actually meeting her, and then in present day, it will probably just take him a while to track her down. But it seems great so far. I love the direction the Arrow's going. I love some of the stuff that it's doing. There's still a couple of storylines that they've teased that we don't know anything about yet. They said that Felicity is going to go super dark. She's going to reconnect with the hacker community that she was connected to when she was in college. So it'll have something to do with the Smoke Technologies storyline that will probably end up playing out during season 6 next year. But a lot of what it seems like they're doing over the course of Arrow this season is returning it to base comic book Green Arrow, where Oliver Queen isn't really questioning who he is. He knows who he is. He's the Green Arrow. He knows what he wants to do, and he's doing Green Arrow type things rather than sitting around moping, being sorry for himself, just, superhero, social justice warrior, just kicking the shit out of people. But it's going to be a while before we find out what's going to be happening in season 6. Like, we really need to see how the Prometheus plot plays out, what they do with Black Siren in the future, what's going to be happening with the Mayor Oliver Queen storyline. I don't think that's going to stick. For some reason, he's going to have to step down eventually. It'll probably have something to do with the Prometheus plot. So he'll be mayor, but not forever, just like in the comics. Like, it didn't stick for forever. But if you haven't been watching Arrow week to week, be sure to start doing that now. It's actually pretty good now, so it's a lot more fun than it's been in previous seasons. But what's going to happen later tonight, just because I've been posting so many DC videos, is I'll post a Marvel video, and then I'll be posting Superman versus Deathstroke, then I'll post some more Flash Season 3. So there's a whole bunch of comic book stuff happening this week. The break is only a couple weeks away from being over. It's like less than 4 weeks before all the shows come back. So I'll just remind everyone what the schedule is when I post DC videos. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for like the crazy Superman Lives, Supergirl Lives trailer. It's the Nicolas Cage version of Superman, and you can click here for that other Arrow trailer. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.